Time for sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. Remember, the segment is brought to you by Litina Travel and Tours 2026 Global Football Festival. Litina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the World Cup in America, Canada, and Mexico. Your Litina Travels package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flights, top-class hotel accommodation, travel insurance, and exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. Now call 0244-260-789 today or visit Litina at Alisa Hotel, Northridge, and secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. We start with the Ghana Football Association, who have a difficult decision to make on Swedish coach Kim Lars Björkegren. The women's national team trainer was appointed as part of the Black Stars backroom staff ahead of the FIFA World Cup. However, the postponement of the women's AFCON, which will now begin 6 days after the World Cup, has put his position under scrutiny. Assistant coach of the Sudan national team, Ignatius Osefosu, wants the FA to reverse the appointment so that the coach can focus on the Black Queens.
No, they have to change. Because during the World Cup, the Black Queens must be doing preparation.
So you are calling for a change.
But that's a solid point.
I'm not calling for a change. They have to. Unless they are throwing one of the tournaments under the bus. It's fundamental.
And Ghana wants to qualify for the Women's World Cup. So
no, the Women's World Cup, yes. I'm telling them, it is more important to me. Anybody who has followed me knows that I'm the #1 supporter of the Black Queens.
Yes.
Anybody who follows me knows that I'm the #1 supporter of the Black Queens. And they cannot, the people who are managing the Black Queens cannot play with that tournament, trust me. I have always applauded them for what they have done with the Black Queens in the last few years. You understand? Me, I was in the support of, we have tried local coaches. If it's not working, we should bring foreign coaches. And we have brought in foreign coaches. So I don't have a problem. But what I'm saying is that this Black Queens tournament you are going to play is a qualifier for the World Cup in Brazil.
So we
and
should
me,
not
I cannot, as I'm sitting here, Ignatius, let anybody play with it, with the Black. And that's why I'm saying that if the Black Stars are getting to the final of the World Cup, that we all believe.
Don't worry, we can't get there. So no.
That we all believe that we will get there.
Coach, but the Black Queens, this thing was changed, like you're saying. So maybe from now they can make that change.
That is why I'm saying that they should do it early.
I'm sure they will.
Now, Major League Soccer has handed lifetime bans to Ghanaian defender Yaw Yeboah and Derrick Jones for extensive gambling, including betting on matches involving their own teams. The league announced on Monday that its investigation found the 2 players repeatedly betting on soccer matches during the 2024-25 seasons. In one incident, both players placed a bet that Jones would receive a yellow card during a match on October 19, 2024, which he did. MLS said it received suspicious betting alerts and launched an investigation, hiring an external law firm to review the case. Both players were placed on administrative leave in October 2025 while the probe was conducted. Yeboah and Jones were teammates at Columbus Crew during the 2024 season. Jones remained with the club in 2025 while Yeboah moved to LAFC, where he made 17 appearances before mutually terminating his contract in January. He now plays in China. Back home, Asante Kotoko assistant coach Hamza Obin has expressed regret to the club supporters following a disappointing 1-0 defeat to Kerala United on Sunday. The loss leaves Kotoko 5th on the table, 7 points behind leaders Midyama with 9 matches left to play. Hamza believes the team would bounce back in their next encounter against Nations FC.
So we are sorry for losing this game, but it's not over yet. We are preparing towards our next game, of which we are going home to, organize ourselves well back at training grounds, and then also during our game matches to get our win. So that it will not be a normal win. We need to get a massive win so that the supporters will also, get the confidence in us as well. Well, I think since we were down by 1, we need not to open up. We need to, block the middle. there should be a central close always so that they can play from the width. And while they play from the width, you see them giving in a long balls, of which that one will depend on our goalkeeper. That was the plan, and it worked perfectly for us inside the second half. You could see we blocked the middle, and then they were using the wide spaces, of which they were giving out a lot of pull-out or crosses, of which the goalkeeper too was able to grab the balls, and then he was sending one-on-one balls. Fortunately for us, we couldn't go inside the second half, but our plan inside the second half worked for us. The idea was to block the middle so that we will allow them to play from the width, and that was what they were doing.
Many who have watched you believe that your strength is operating from the wings to get your opponent, pinned to their opposing side. Would you say that your opponents today, Karila, were very resolute in terms of operating in the wings?
Well, looking at the second half, especially when we were down by 1, on our left side of defense, you see that they gave an overload there, of which we knew what they were going, their plan. So we too strategized on how to, overcome them, not to concede at that end, and also we wanted to use that opportunity to, equalize and then add up another goal. Of which, unfortunately for us, the plan couldn't work, especially to get goal. But how to, maintain our shape and keep our structure in the second half, it works perfectly for us. We need to go back and then work more in our coming game.
The Burma Camp Tennis Club has staged the 12th edition of its biannual Independence Day International Tournament, welcoming Nigeria's Babangida Country Club for a competitive tennis and diplomatic camaraderie. My colleague Joseph Enga-Walter has more.
Tournament held from March 6 to March 8, 2026, formed part of activities marking Ghana's Independence Day and served as a sporting bridge between Ghana and Nigeria. Organizers say the competition, played between members of the Burma Camp Tennis Club and Nigeria's Ibrahim Badamusi Babangida Country Club, is designed to strengthen diplomacy, social and economic ties between the two countries. President of the Burma Camp Tennis Club, Felix Adom Asante, highlighted the importance of the tournament in fostering unity through sports.
And this tournament is played every year, termed the Friendly International Tennis Tournament. We play here in Ghana. They travel here from Abuja to join us to play during our Independence Day. And we also travel to Abuja in October when they are also having their independence. So this tournament has been going on for 12 years now. And both clubs have become one as friends. Majority of the players, both sides, we have military, retired and serving, playing in the clubs, and this friendship has been on. This comradeship has existed, as I said, 12 years, and it has been very fruitful. Apart from the social aspect, we also have business interactions with them as a team from Nigeria.
Chairman of the IBB Country Club Tennis Section in Abuja, Osi Agugwa, praised the long-standing partnership between the two clubs, describing the tournament as a collaboration of Africans' shared heritage.
It's a friendly thing. We're looking to see a club that we can play with in Ghana. And one of the members here, Kofi Bancroft, who is also a member in there, introduced us here, and we started building brotherhood, building friendship. Several of us have personal friends, personal brothers here now, and it's even extending to our children. They were in Abuja in October, and we're here in March.
On the court, Seth Paum emerged as the winner of the singles category after a strong performance to cap an exciting weekend of tennis at the Burma Camp.
Today's win is so exciting because it was more like a grudge match between myself and the Nigerian Nduka. Last year we had a first match in Abuja and I won by 6 goals to 4. 6 points to 4. But as a social club, sometimes the members didn't believe that it was a merited win. So the final was kind of set up for the return match today, as we've witnessed, and it was the top seed for the singles championship. And fortunately, I won by 7-0. Which is so exciting to me and also to the club and to the Ghana team.
The 2026 edition marked the 12th staging of the competition, which is traditionally organized twice a year in March and October to commemorate the independence anniversaries of Ghana and Nigeria. Reporting for Joy Sports, Joseph Enga-Walter.
Now, this is the pairing for the quarterfinals of the Emirates FA Cup. So we've got Southampton, who are up against Arsenal. And of course, Chelsea, they will host League One side, Portsville. Then we've got a heavyweight showdown between Manchester City and Liverpool. And of course, West Ham United, they will come up against Leeds United. So of course, a favorable draw for Chelsea, and of course, 14-time winners of the competition, Arsenal. But a big one there for Liverpool and Manchester City fans. Now, tonight, the Champions League round of 16 resumes, and of course, we've got Liverpool who will be in action. They come up against Galatasaray in the last 16 of the Champions League match. And of course, it's a big match to look forward to, because Galatasaray, they secured a victory over Liverpool during the group phase of the competition. Of course, Atalanta as well, they will come up against Bayern Munich, the athletic club. They will take on Spurs, who are struggling in the English Premier League. And of course, Barcelona will make a trip to England to face Newcastle. They've already been there this season, and they defeated Newcastle by 2-0. Gets still a brace from Marcus Rashford. That's all sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. The newspaper review segment continues right after this. Please stay.